Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
You know what I'm saying? D-Wade didn't have to do as much for them last two championships.
Shut up! I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games.
All right, y'all, this may be a little bit old, but I just seen this on the timeline from Tyler Rose TV. So follow my Instagram, and I just said, yo, listen, let me just chime in one more time on this debate because it's been bothering me, bro. Stop disrespecting Dwayne Wade. Look me in the eye. Stop it. Kevin Durant, stop. I understand he's your teammate a few times, and guess what? You failed with him, and you guys weren't able to be successful in the playoffs, and that's no surprise. But let's get into Kevin Durant has to say. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe. Let's get it.
Pat Riley, Miami Heat organization.
So here we go. This is it. Kevin Durant saying that James Harden's style of basketball is just as much as winning as Dwayne Wade. You have it right here. Listen, this is what this man said.
That worked in D-Wade's favor. And he had to show up, but it's a lot worked in his favor for him to win that championship.
So at y'all table,
but I don't feel like D-Wade. I don't feel like D-Wade's style of play is just more conducive to winning than James. I don't agree with that. I feel like they both are winning players.
Yeah.
Right. That could contribute to great teams. You know what I'm saying? D-Wade didn't have to do as much for them last two championships.
You didn't have to do as much for your first two championships. What you talking about, bro? This guy, man, this dude is out of his mind, bro. Let me just tell you real quick, guys, about James Harden in the clutch. Game 7 has been Harden's worst thing in the playoffs, right? So Harden has lost a Game 7 with 4 different teams, right? And those teams are all pretty stacked. It's not like he's not playing with great talent. His 3-point shooting in Game 7. He has shot 13 of 58 from 3. So, yeah, he's a great shooter. Better shooter than Dwayne Wade, but not when it matters. Let's see. He shot 13 of 58 from 3. That's 22.4% from 3-point range. In his career Game 7s, the lowest percentage of any player in the last 25 attempts with at least 25 attempts. So, if anyone with at least 25 attempts, he shoots the lowest. So, all the Steph Currys, probably the Dame Lillards and those guys. Okay. Turnover record. This is just James Harden's playoff woes. So you hear 13 to 58, 22%. Now, turnover record. He set the NBA record for the most turnovers in a playoff game. 12 turnovers in the 2015 Western Conference Finals against the Warriors. So that series right there, he set the record for turnovers. So key games, right? Game 5, Game 6, right? Through May 2025. And high stake games, right? Highlighted, right? 7 of 28. 7 of 28 shooting, 25%, and 1 from 13 3-point range, 7.7% in critical moments. And this is that 2025. I think that was against, I want to say Denver at that time. Don't quote me on that. The 2024 playoffs versus Dallas, in Game 2, he scored 7 points, 2 of 12 shooting, which is 16%. And in Game 5, he shot 5 of 16 with only 16 points. So he shot 33%. Then this is that infamous Game 7 against Denver. So against Denver, Game 1, he had only 7 points, 2 of 8 shooting, in 35 freaking minutes, bro. 35 minutes. And let me just mention this. His last 2 games where he played in a Game 7, he had 9 points and he had 7 points. And you're saying, Kevin Durant, that this man is just as a winner as one Dwayne Wade? No, he's not. Year 3, I believe it was, Dwayne Wade at 24 years old was a finals MVP, averaging 35 in the finals. James Harden is not on that level. And that's not a knock to James Harden, but there is levels to it. One famous man named Kobe Bryant said this about James Harden years ago. He said, that style of play will never win championships. Let me run that clip for you.
Harden, of course, crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
Well, I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games, and he's doing that, right? Now, I think...
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win, right, with one player dominating the ball. Now when you have Chris Paul come back and you have more movement to the offense, where you move guys around, where you're harder to find.
And Chris
now
Paul's back, but you mean more in the...
Yeah, because listen,
yeah.
if you take one player, you put him at the top of the key, or you put him on the wing, and you're running screen rolls, you're always in front of the defense. The defense can key on that, particularly in the playoffs. And that's easy to defend.
Yeah.
It's easy to defend. Now, what he's doing is absolutely remarkable, though, and I think it's a testament to how remarkable it is, because people are now trying to minimize what it is that he's doing. I mean, he's doing some phenomenal stuff.
As you can see, Kobe Bryant himself told you that style will not win a championship. Has he been wrong? Rest in peace to the Mamba, because the man has not been wrong. James Harden has still not been able to win a championship while playing with great players. Let's not forget, he played in Brooklyn with Kevin Durant. He played with Kyrie Irving. Then he played in OKC. And what did he do in OKC? He played with Kevin Durant. He played with Russell Westbrook. Then he played with a bunch of people in Houston that was really good. Let's not forget, they choked a few games away, missing key shots. You're the best player on the team. You're up 3-2 against the Golden State Warriors. Believe somebody was hurt, Chris Paul, whatever, but you're James Harden. Take us home. When Dwayne Wade was in that finals, 2006, Dwayne Wade took them home. Know why? Shaq only averaged 13 in that finals. Looked at Dwayne Wade as the Superman of that team, the Batman of that team. Take us home. Shaq was not the same Shaq we seen when he played with Kobe. That was more of a Batman Superman. But when Dwayne Wade was there, that was Batman Robin. And guess what? Dwayne Wade was Batman. Shaq was Robin then. My case is closed. Kevin Durant, shame. Shame. Shouldn't be talking like this, bro. You know better. But I know what you're doing secretly. I know what you're doing. You mad because Dwayne Wade beat you in the finals. Your first time in the finals, you went home, you cried to your mama. No offense, I rock with you, but that's the truth, bro. Maybe that still hurts. But for you to say that James Harden is a winner, just like Dwayne Wade, when Dwayne Wade is an NBA champion, 3-time NBA champion, stop it, bro. Just let's leave that alone. Seriously. I'm out. New to the channel, hit that subscribe. Tyler Rose from Tyler Rose TV. Peace.